All right, everyone. How is it going? Happy Monday morning. It is currently 9 o'clock, and it is time to play some Brotato, as we usually do on Mondays until I either get tired of it or we basically beat the game with every character. So yeah, I didn't know if you guys were getting into it, but yeah, I just looked up a freaking playlist of classic RPG battle songs. I forgot how much of a freaking bop Lufia 2, how its music was, and even Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which is not one of the Final Fantasies I've ever actually played or even remember, to be honest with you. It's kind of like the black sheep of the Final Fantasy family, because I think it didn't used to be a Final Fantasy game, or actually never was supposed to be, if I remember correctly. But no, it was dude, I was kind of just doing this because it's literally the week before classes, and I'm taking one about software development with C, and then the other one is data structures. And data structures is a 300 level course, which is basically your junior year. And I found that 300s are starting to get a little bit harder. And it's been so long since I took that series, which is like series 121, 221, and 321. That I had to look up my notes. Literally like an hour before I was sitting here, I had everything set up and ready to go. And then I was just going on and getting started to study. So that's what I was doing. And I was just kind of doing this the entire time while studying. Luckily, since I'm starting with 121, and most of it's just like, oh, of course, I remember all this. It's like the most basic of Java programming. What I really want to get back into is scanners. Before we're talking about this, there's nothing much else for me to talk about right now. Let's go ahead and get started with Brotato while we're going over this. Let's see. Even got some build guides here. Shoot. The very fact that I have to have the freaking, because it shares the screen with my OBS. So like half the screen's OBS, half the screen is my web browser, and it was nice because like the early game, mid game, and go ahead and actually, oh no, go back. Hold on, because I gotta do that. Okay, there we go. Man, why is my screen freaking lagging? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with Brotato real quick. There we go. Yeah, no, it was nice to have the. You're supposed to be in full screen. What are you doing? Did I not save that? How's it? Oh no, there you go. Okay, cool. How's it sound? It sounds fine because it sounds very low for this game for some reason. But so we're going for brawler and all fists. But yeah, like my web browser, the build. Why did I do that? The build guide. The build guide was like all three, like early game, mid game, and end game, right next to each other. But now that it's half screen, I have to scroll it. And since I'm playing full screen, now I can do that because I have my third monitor that has all the chats on it. I can do. It's a lot easier for me it was a lot easier for me to have that, but. Yeah, it kind of took the advantage of having such a 3-monitor setup. The only thing is, I'm trying to make it so my model does not look like one direction all the time, which I don't know why I was doing that, because it should be looking on at you and only move when I'm actually turning my head. So right now I know that we need to prioritize. You want to prioritize dodge, attack speed, and regeneration. How much money do I have? Okay. So you get in our dodge, and we want more fists, but there's nothing here that I need. Oh, there's a fist. And then I guess we go all fists, I guess. And then can we one more? Oops, all fist today. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Let's do that. But no, like I was saying, yeah. I'm more worried about in Java. The one thing I didn't remember, and I suppose is extremely important, is scanners, because I remember in the second class in 221, we did a lot of input through files, and you have to set your scanner to look for certain files. I don't remember how to do that. I think if you just put the name of the file, it automatically looks for it in whatever. Oh, nothing that I need here. I know we're not supposed to do that right now, but let's go ahead and start combining, I guess. Get more fists. But yeah, no, we're, I think it looks for the file within the localized folder wherever the actual code file is located, the Java file. But I can't remember. That's why I'm trying to go through all of that, as well as the intricacies of like next line, and all that. Because you have to. Well, a lot of files have the unique delimiters, and they may not always be just white spaces. No, recycle that. We don't need that. Ooh, dodge and speed. More dodge. And more fists, I guess. Yeah, give me any of the items I need. This is kind of getting... Oh, no, ugly tooth. We need ugly tooth. I remember correctly. There we go. And go ahead and start combining these guys. Might as well go for the orange, so, okay. No, we don't have enough money. Can't do that anyways. Right now, like on module 3, I forget how many modules there was in that class, but yeah, a lot of that I was able to just skip because it was typecasting that we went over, and a lot of the basic stuffs, how to properly formulate your classes, and then when you're able to do that, giving the main method that, the main driver. But we didn't go actually having like multiple Java files, like the driver and the actual work file, until like freaking class 2. But it's pretty simple how to do that. Although I say simple, but I couldn't remember how to do it when I was in my ethics class, when we were having like extracurricular not extracurricular, but extra credit assignments, because you could like try and use programming language of your choice to create programs to help illustrate the certain like ethics, not ethics, but the ethical formulas, like Kantianism, like, oh, if people were allowed to steal, what would that look like in a model given like all these objects, and thieves versus non-thieves and all that stuff like that. So that was fun, but I couldn't remember how to do drivers properly, which it sucked, but it wasn't too bad. So I'm doing that right now. Besides like kind of trying to keep up on, like, I freaking eyes itch and I'm wearing glasses. There we go. I'm not getting any damn... Oh, there's my attack speed. Cool. And then... more fists. More fists. Keep going for the fists. Are you kidding me? I mean, eventually I think you want that once you start going towards lifesteal, but we're not getting any freaking regeneration though. This kind of sucks. Oh no, planet something we wanted, right? Yeah. Okay. So I guess we just start combining. So yeah, from there, so looking up news, not really much. I'm getting a lot of celebrity stuff in my news categories right now, which I don't care too much about celebrities. I don't care like celebrity deaths or nothing. It's not something I pay attention to. I guess I feel bad for the families of celebrities who's had their people pass on, because like apparently some actress that played in what was that stupid game that almost everyone played? It was had to do with like a Wendigo and a whole bunch of teens going up to the snow cabins where someone's sister died. What was it called? Until Dawn? Apparently like one of the main actresses died. I can't remember her name, which means sad for the family, but I was like, well, I don't think we need that. Okay, HP regeneration. We will take that, thank you. And this is what I need. Give me 1 second, guys. Got the mouth, black belt, got the hoodie. Eventually you're gonna want a scar. Maybe I should have picked up a scar when I had the chance. Okay, yeah, nothing. We're getting nothing here. Oh, another fist. Looking for those items I need. And none of it. Do you even take the freaking boxing glove? That seems like something like a duh, but no, you don't. Interesting. You know, no plants, shackles you don't take. And then buying these, I guess. So besides that, there was a reminder that the second Metal Gear Collections is coming out, I believe, near the end of this month. And I try not to buy too many new games as of late, just because of, you know, budgetary reasons. But Metal Gear is one of the games that I will buy a collection for, because it puts all of the Metal Gear games into one place. Because we have the first collection, and then there was part 2. And part 2 is supposed to have Metal Gear Solid 4 in it, which was only on the PlayStation 3, because PlayStation 3 used some freaking arbitrary hardware. Like, that's why it was really hard for it to become backwards compatible later on, is because of the weird systems. It was more like it especially showed when we went from PS3 to PS4. Dude, I'm getting my butt whooped. This is not good. Okay, we want more regeneration. It's getting it's a little crazy. I may not win this one. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Peaceful B said something like you would want that early on. But when does he go into mid game? I don't remember. I think we're actually mid game, like right now, to be honest with you. Oh, that sucks. Scar is one of the things we need. Oh, whatever. We're fine. So that's one thing I am looking forward to. Being able to have Metal Gear Solid 4 in a more playable location. We still have my copy that I bought, as well as I think we still have our PS3. The big reason why we kept the PS3 is because a lot of it was not. You wouldn't be able to see a lot of PS3 exclusives really on anywhere. Well, right now we're seeing them because, you know, with Metal Gear Solid 4 being released. It's just because, yeah, it was a very powerful machine, but a lot of their stuff was arbitrary. They used a lot of weird, a lot of weird hardware that like wasn't a direct upgrade of. Oh, okay. I'm just really bad with the range, unfortunately. And I'm not getting a lot of the freaking parts here to be able to upgrade my guy. So yeah, this might be a pretty. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I took something that probably shouldn't have. That sucks. Attack speed though, yeah. Sorry, just trying to figure all this nonsense out. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. All right, we'll continue until we go. We're going for the win, so I'm not going to. Oh, that's what I took. It gave me a little sentry guy. Not gonna do too much damage, but fine. So besides that, just getting a lot of news articles are trying to hype up Square Enix right now with the going to be the release of Revelations, Evercold, and Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 is not really my bag. I am going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, basically everything except up until 3. Eventually we will play 3, but because all the other Kingdom Hearts were part of In Memoria, because we did play them when I was younger, and that's, you know, part of Memoria is playing all the old stuff, so I can just figure out, you know, did it hold up, and my thoughts from today versus back when I was a kid and I first played those games. I mean, a lot of games I wasn't really too much of a kid when it came out, so I would love armor, but it says to prioritize dodge and regeneration. Mastery, wouldn't that be good? No, it's not showing up anywhere. Oh, lemonade we needed. Oh, I've been skipping lemonade. Ooh, that's not good. Nothing we need. Oh, lemonade. Weird food. Nope, none of these guys. Oh, another fist, of course. Go ahead and combine those so we can get our third orange. Oh, no, black belt. Yes, we do need black belt. And that's it for right now. So hopefully we'll see a nice marked upgrade in all of our stuff. Okay, so then I think we should want to start going towards lifesteal. This build wants me to use like these claws, but we have to beat the game with a whole nother character before we get claws. That's something we might do so I can actually have an easier time with the brawler, because apparently the those things allow your fists to explode as well as have lifesteal, so that might be a problem coming up. So we're gonna see. As I mentioned, I'm taking some serious damage, and luckily we're not getting any of the freaking range guys here. Because yeah, we have to stick in close to get all these damn materials for upgrades. Okay, yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is way bad. Oh crap! In fact, I mean, you know what? Yeah, we'll take that. More dodge. I'm surprised it's not having me get more HP though. That's a little troubling, to be honest with you. None of this. None of this I need. Come on, give me like stuff that I can use. Oh, this is not good. More lemonade, I guess. Luna, I see you up there. Don't do anything you regret, ma'am. Oh gosh, you guys take tons of damage before they're actually gone. I guess as long as I can smack these guys around, just... Okay, there we go. Try and stay in one spot rather than continuously moving. We don't need to really continuously move as long as we're not facing any range guys. What was the other thing I saw not too long ago in the news that kind of caught my attention? I mean, you're seeing a lot of merchandising stuff with FF10 and then Chrono Trigger getting these new keychains, apparently. And people are like, oh, remake Trigger. I'm like, no, do not remake Trigger. Trigger does not need to be remade. Oh, that, okay, no, talking about remakes. So apparently some guy has been like remaking the FF8 cutscenes, as well as a couple of the key locations, be remaking them using AI, and they look really good. Not that I want, no, I don't need that. Not that I want, ooh, nope, none of that. Oh, okay, that dodge, yeah, here you go. So is that max dodge then? Okay, yeah, it's max dodge, so I don't need to go after dodge anymore. You know, attack speed, increase your life steal, okay. So, need more weapons. This is, okay, fist. Fist. Yeah, I'm not getting any of the items it says I need. This is going to be a little troubling. Okay, and then we can go and combine this, guys. All right, cool. No, it looks really good. The way the systems, you know, it's very much based off of 7 Remake, the way that its systems look. Oh, we got a new chatter. Sorry, the way that my my chats are, I'm having a hard time reading the names. So hey, welcome. It's at being really close to the screen here. Retro, I think is the name. It's kind of hard to see from here. But thank you, I appreciate the compliment from the mustache. So how you doing this fine Monday? Nice beginning of the week. Are you doing fine? That's good to hear. So yeah, we're just playing Brotato. Usually I play Brotatoes on Monday. We do like the morning quickie where basically you just have like a quick 1 hour stream. Oh, I'm doing fine. How you doing? Well, you said fine, but yeah, no, this is really nice to actually have, you know, someone checking out the stream for the first time. I believe the first time you haven't seen you before. Fists. Gotta get any of the damn items I freaking need here. Starting to become a pisser, man. No, do we want armor or a leather vest? I guess we do, but that's a hell of a gamble, though. Brand spanking new, freaking nice. Like a whole new account, or just like to the stream in general. I mean, either way, it's pretty dope. Still understand how dodge really works in this game, unfortunately. In general, oh, it's like new just watching streaming. Then like, okay, no, that's cool. No, it's actually really nice to be able to, because yeah, in terms streaming, I don't watch too much streaming myself, but I do watch a lot of used to watch a lot of YouTube videos. But it's nice to be able to have like actual interaction that streaming can provide, which is really good. So no, I hope you enjoy it though. There's like some pretty decent streamers out there. If you ever like looking for new people, the Vine Sauce family, that'd be like Vine Sauce, Varg Skeletor, even there's another VTuber, Limes, used to be part of the Vine Sauce crew. She's pretty good too. So if you ever get a chance to check them out, I would. Oh, we need more plant, I believe. Or leather vest, and ooh, Scar, that's one we need too. I think that's all we can afford. But yeah, if you didn't catch it when I was talking earlier, we're talking kind of about I like to go over some news in the morning quickies. Speaking of which, okay, we've only been for 30 minutes. So apparently, like some guy has been taking AI and remaking FF8's videos, as well as kind of going over the been going over the more say well-known areas in the game, and using AI to remake it, so it looks really good. But with the way that the FF7 remake has been kind of not overly widely accepted, that yeah, I'm afraid that it may not get the. I mean, FF8's like the one FF that I would think would be the one that probably should. Oh, I almost died there. Should be remade, just because of like how convoluted it gets in the second half. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the guy can do. Hopefully, like Square Enix will see that guy, and you support AI. In specific content. In specific, I almost want to say, sorry, I'm losing my words here. In very specific scenarios, I mean, it's a fine tool in a way, but you, in terms of art styles, I would always go to an actual artist first, and if it just can't be done, then I would go do AI, and then once another artist actually opens up and is like, hey, would love, you know, I got open commissions, I'm willing to take a commission, then I would replace that. But I'm not fully against it. And it's also a really good study tool I found, for especially for those who like do not like talking to people, which don't know if you know, but I go to university now. I'm like almost 40 years old, and I really want to finish my degree. When my original go around in university back in like 2007, I was so shy that I didn't actually go to like study hours that I really should have been going to, because I was struggling with a couple of subjects. And yeah, no, that was I just kind of wish I had AI to help with that back then, because it's really nice to be able to bounce ideas off of and then go and actually check the answers through your books and various other methods, because AI does get things wrong a lot. So yeah, it's I guess long story short, only in very special circumstances do I support AI in that way. And I'm not going to go out of my way to like bash people who may, you know, have more free reign support of it. But yeah, it's just my own personal view on it. But also in a way, AI I don't think will be going anywhere. It's kind of like I remember seeing there was a oh, sorry, forget my words sometimes. There was an argument when someone like used AI to ask a question, look up an answer, and then a lot of people in the comments were like, "Oh, what? You too lazy to use Google? How hard is it to open up a Google search tab?" And I'm like, it came off to me weird, and the reason why is because it came to me not too long ago. Is because that same exact argument was used when search engines first became a thing, because I'm old and I remember when search engines didn't used to be around. So when people used to search up in search engines, and they would say, they would tell people who use search engines, hey, are you too lazy to go look at a book? Do you not know how to use a library? Basically, yeah, back in my days, yeah, unfortunately, I will use that a lot because of how old I'm actually am. But yeah, no, it's funny. It's the same exact argument they used to use back in the days. It's just now, you know, AI versus search engine. And I was like, okay, let's. There's plenty of reasons why to be, not to use, you know, have arguments against AI. That one may not be the one we want to go with. But I just found it funny. I was like, oh my gosh. It really does come around. Freaking hey, where is those freaking items that I need? I don't even have enough for another fist weapon. This is stupid. Oh god, my goal is today is just to win with the brawler. If I can do that, then I can move on. If I can't win, then I'll have to go, I forget what other class I have to beat this with to get the claws, the wild claws. But the build for this guy says, hey, you want to use the wild claws because of the, like, your fist will explode. There's like a chance for your fist to explode to do more damage, as well it has like natural lifesteal. And apparently what do you want to build this guy? You want to build this guy on dodging and not necessarily max HP, which is something brand new to me because I suck at dodging the freaking the ranged enemies in this game. Whoa, I forgot these guys can charge really far. Oh. Besides that, I have usually like to also talk about, oh, nope, we don't need that. I need freaking lifesteal. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I also like to talk about food because it's in the morning, so my mind is on breakfast. I haven't really had a breakfast quite yet, but when it appears, I like to talk about it. So how is what's your favorite thing to have for breakfast? Usually it's whatever is in my fridge at the time. I'm a big leftover guy. I like to make meals ahead of time for like the week. So like meal prepping, I guess, on Sundays, and then just eat leftovers basically from there. But I can't really go a day without my coffee. And right now I like to pick up flavored coffees right now. So there's this one coffee that I found that was weirdly tasting is churro flavored coffee, and people were just giving it away. Apparently people don't like it. I actually really like it with a little bit of like sugar-free vanilla creamer. It tastes really good. It's 9 o'clock where I'm at. 9 o'clock in the morning or like PM. Where would be PM at? That'd be like on the eastern part of the world, right? Oh, okay, so you're not worried about you ain't worried about breakfast right now. Yeah, it's about, okay, so like we're on the complete opposite end of the world then, because yeah, it's like 9:30 a.m. here. Okay, we got our final fist, so we're at least good on that. Freaking, oh, Oh, you rat bastard. That would have been really nice to have the final fist and have my final orange. So I'm guessing then if it's 9 p.m. where you're at, so do you have like late dinner then? So I know some people will not eat dinner until like 10 p.m., which is crazy to me. I couldn't do that. I'd be up with like heartburn. There's not, man. Yeah. Like, when do you hit the bed then? But then lock the fist. Because I just didn't realize I just lost my run. Son of a beachcomber. Because I completely forget about the lock. I'm so used to playing like this kind of game, Vampire Survivors, and then I played the HoloLive version of this game not too long ago. So I completely forget about the mechanic. Sleep around 11 p.m. That's about where I hit it to, 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. Well, no, 12 a.m., but no, not necessarily, because I work swing shift. So actually, I don't go until, I think we have enough time for one more run. I don't actually go to bed until about like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I have to get up until like 7 o'clock in the morning because I have pets. And then on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I will actually go work out. So I have to get up supremely early for that as well. Come on, man. Okay, it says want to do dodging first, and then we'll worry about lifesteal later, apparently. I'm not sure if it's actually a good idea to combine these guys at first, or it's better to have more weapons in the beginning than having higher tier weapons. But yeah, if I don't make it on this round, I think I will go ahead and go for, oh, who unlocks that damn claw? It's I think like some wild dude. So yeah, I guess I only go to sleep at like 11 p.m. on the weekends when I can afford to actually go to sleep early, which is very counterintuitive, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Yeah, we want coffee eventually, and I think we'll go from there. So I guess you're more knowledgeable on this kind of game. So do you play these kind of games often, or what's your favorite genre, or like I guess favorite game? Would you say? Like for me, although I'm playing this because they're like really quick, nice and easy for about an hour. I generally play RPGs, so a lot more long form games. But it's just really hard to do on the weekdays when there's like so much stuff I have to take care of. Oh damn it! I did it again. Single player survival. Okay, so kind of like this, Vampire Survivors, like Far Cry 4. Oh, I remember playing Far Cry 1 and 3. I think I skipped 2. Far Cry 3 was actually a real game. I never played 4 though. That is on my list to play eventually. How is it though? Isn't that the one that you can technically win the game if it like there's like some guy in the main villain in the beginning, like you have to take ashes to like of someone you know, and you kind of just wait there, and it's like, okay, yeah, we'll go and bury the ashes, and that's basically the end of the game. If I remember correctly. So no, like Far Cry 5 takes place, I think it's 5 that takes place here in America with that religious cult, and then there was Primal, that was the one that was about like the caveman. I remember correctly. I may not have played him, but I do remember watching a couple others play him. Yeah, you just wait for the villain and you, yeah. I love games that do that. That they completely like out of nowhere just gives you like a random win condition. That, yeah, no, you know what? You're right. That is pretty damn peak. I freaking love that. Okay, you need to give me some. Okay, you know, I'll take HP regeneration. I'll take HP regeneration. No problem. Besides that, there's really. No, I'll take the extra fist. I'll give me my first orange of this run. So basically, you do Far Cry. Is Far Cry like, I guess, your favorite series? Then if just generally it's like your favorite genre is the single player survival. I guess, does that count for like things like oh my gosh, top of my head, I guess easy answer would be Minecraft, although it's more slightly survival but more building. Maybe Minecraft may not count towards it, but I guess there's that. And then Palworld might actually can be considered that too. I don't know, I just enjoy more of the base building in Palworld than anything. But shoot. Oh. Lifesteal or dodge? I need to max my dodge, so we'll go and do that then. Oh, increase HP regeneration. Okay, Peaceful Bee. That much I know I need. Oh, come on. Hey, weapons. We'll do all the weapons. I love those items that it wants me to have, but can't do anything. I just don't like Palworld. That's understandable. Freaking they I wish they would update the graphics, because obviously it's very obvious where they took a lot of assets from the I guess it uses Unity. I forget which system he uses, but they like went to the is it the store that you can get the assets from, but they never really upgraded them. So it's kind of obvious, like, oh, that's like just like a bot asset. Is that coming in the fist? Okay, so like for the brawler, what would you do then? Oh, stop combining the fist. So you want as many fists as possible? I don't need the freaking tongue. Okay, we need attack speed for sure. The speed. That's actually quite nice. I want that now? You know, yeah, we'll take the math now. I'm guessing though for lifesteal though, yeah, the more weapons you have, I guess the faster you can get, or the more maximum HP you can keep. So you know what, that probably would make sense, and probably why I'm not having as easy time as I probably should at this point. Like I said, this is like, yeah, this is kind of new-ish to me. I finally did get my first win last week with like the first character. Yeah, like I said, Vampire Survivors is more in my speed when it came to this genre, just because I like the vampire aesthetic better. But no, this has been more than fun. Like, the entire reason I got into this genre is because in university, we were taking like ethics in computers or something like that, which is not necessarily a course I cared about taking, but is required. And eventually we had to, oh, lifesteal or attack speed? I know it's blue. Kind of want that one. But yeah, no, so we had to give freaking hold on, you are facing a lot of weak enemies, so you should target as many enemies as you could so you have more lifesteal. Makes sense. Okay, I got you on that one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and, oh, black belt is something definitely need. I don't think I'll get much else if we reroll here, so we'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, like so in that class we had to give lectures, but the professor didn't ask us to basically prove that we were listening, so we literally just had to sit there and give questions if needed, or just listen. And so I, not being able to charge my laptop in that classroom because where I sat, none of the outlets I could reach to put my charger in, so I had to figure out games that were quick, easy, and easy on my laptop battery, and Brotato and Vampire Survivors actually came up, and that's how I got into the genre, and I got addicted ever since. So even like at work, when I was at my desk, I'd be playing Vampire Survivors all the damn time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh crap. Now we go all lifesteal, baby. I mean, damage is nice, but it wants me to really go for dodge and all that. Not caring about range with this character, so I think that would be fine. Attack speed and range, more fist. More fist. Alright, just more fist. We'll go from there. So I'm guessing it's better just when you see the fists, purchase them, and they'll should auto combine if I remember correctly. So yeah, we'll go and do that. That should be like a lot better strategy. Yeah, this will be pretty much the last run of today. So have you played because on Fridays I find I like playing Diablo 2 R, even though it's kind of hard to get much progress in Diablo 2 in an hour, but it's fun just to be able to speedrun it. So I played Diablo 2 forever, so I like to try and speedrun areas. That's why I do it on Fridays. How do you feel about it? Have you ever played Diablo 2? If not, it's nice. I don't know if how much you like. Well, if you play games like this, probably should be kind of familiar with roguelikes. No, I never played it. It is actually pretty something decent. We might skip the plant because we're going for lifesteal right now. I need my dodge. Oh, just wasting all the damn. Oh, there's my dodge. Gotcha. Ooh, more lifesteal. More fist. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, I would. If you're into is it considered an action RPG? Kinda. But yeah, there's a lot of replayability, and you a lot of items you can get, so it's almost never dull. It's really easy to lose a entire freaking day to that game. Oh yeah, we do that. I mean, the hand seems like a fun weapon, but like none of the builds I see says to use the hand. What do I think about piracy? Well, I'm not gonna say I've never done it back in the day, because as a college student, I also kind of minored in graphic design and digital arts, and I really needed Photoshop and Illustrator, but there was just no damn way I could afford it. So I may have gotten those sailing the high seas. And I can see it coming out a lot more these days with the way that companies are really pushing for non-physical and really being able to shut down. If like shut down a server, you may not be able to get your game again if you haven't downloaded it onto your system. So I can see kind of the necessity for it in a sense. I mean, of course, if you like the game, go ahead and purchase it. I actually did. I would sail the high seas in if I wasn't sure about a game that didn't have a demo, and if I really liked it, I would go ahead and purchase it. If not, then I would kind of just delete it, because I'm not going to play something I don't enjoy. But I don't really shake my fingers at people who do it, because especially in countries who do not have access to all the games. Like I know a couple of people, or I used to talk to a lot of people from see like Brazil, where else? Philippines, and some parts in Africa, and they just do not have the ability to get the kind of games that we have, let's say like in America and Europe, Japan and all that. So the only way they could get those games was piracy, which sucks, but I mean, you have to do what you got to do, right? So no, I'm not fully against it, and I'm definitely not a hell of a lot more for it these days because of the way that companies are acting. Like, so as weird as it is to say, lifesteal. And then max, not that max dodge yet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Ooh. Really want to keep up my... Ooh. More fist. And we'll go from there. Okay, well, what's your opinion on it? I know I was a little wishy-washy. I feel like I have to be a little careful with it. Like I said, there's not a time that I can't say that I'm fully clean on that myself. Like, I would never wag my finger at someone for doing it, especially if like you're in a position where like it's kind of the only option if you ever want to try a game. Which is funny because we've had the I am a pirate. So like you sail the high seas for games all the time. It's like, which is fine. Like that's how I like. I'm not sure if you ever played Red Alert 2. That was like really the only way I was able to get Red Alert 2 back in the day. And Red Alert 2 was like one of my favorite games in the real-time strategy genre. Although I'm like my reflexes and my ability to pay attention to multiple things have kind of gone away in my age. Ooh, this one's gonna be a tough one. Okay, so we got max dodge now. I can't get fists. Well, I could. Let's lock you for now. Want more broken mouth? Ooh. That's not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and combine these then so we can grab the fist. And we'll go from there. You know, in my country, games like Resident Evil 8 is half month's salary of labor. You know what? And you would be in one of those positions I said that I am completely fine to do that. It wouldn't even bat an eye if you had to do that. So, you know what? Completely get it. Nah, yeah, I used to have friends that had to do it. That was the only way they would ever be able to play the new games until like they were on such severe sale that they could afford it. So you know what? Understand. Completely understandable. Hold on, sorry, my cat's trying to get on my keyboard. Luna, see off the keyboard we've had, we've been over this, man. Holy crap. What, level 12? Okay, so now this is not the highest freaking wave I've gotten with this character, but I'm loving the dodge. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, more lifesteal. Is there a maximum lifesteal? It should say it on the thing, but I don't see it. Or HP recoverables. It's going to be the way we want to go on that one. I don't think I have access to half of the items it says I should be using for this freaking build. To be honest with you. Blood Leech seems like something I would want to use. But it doesn't, though. Huh. I guess you keep re-rolling then. Oh no, black belt. Can't afford the black belt. Okay, recycle you. We'll unlock it, I guess. I'm guessing this, because like freaking Resident Evil 8 would cost you that much in salary. I guess like really, Pyre is really the only way you'd be able to upkeep on any of the newer games, I guess. So I guess you frequent like there's this damn Reddit for it. For I guess there's like there's a piracy Reddit that kind of lists all that stuff. If I remember correctly. But yeah, it's one thing I am for piracy is when like the older games, because there's like some games you just cannot get a hold of anymore unless you want to pay. Like there's some PS1 games, if you want to actually get a copy of it, would cost you like hundreds of dollars. Like there was one, I'm never sure if you ever played or even heard of Chrono Cross, which is the supposed quote-unquote sequel to Chrono Trigger, and it I have to say that it costs an arm and a leg to get a physical copy of that damn thing. Like for my brother's birthday, I had to. He was a big fan of Chrono Trigger back in the day, or Chrono Cross, and I went ahead and wanted to get him a physical copy of it, but it yeah, it just I just could not find it for anything less than, like, I think I had to save up for it because no one wanted to buy it. But like I couldn't find anything smaller, so I really had to save like a whole bunch of money. Like it took me a couple of months to actually be able to save up the money after having to pay all my bills to get it for him. But I mean, he now has a nice physical copy of it. So yeah, it's freaking ridiculous how much they pay for that kind of stuff. They have to pay for that kind of stuff. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on freaking mute. Oh, whatever. It's freaking work email. I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't go to work until like 2. Oh no, it's all good. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Oh, up. Okay. Oh, thank God. I hate levels with the damn ranged enemies. Oh, thank goodness. We do not need the fried rice. I was asking if I guess in pirating, how much you is the main way you get your game. So I was talking about like one things I forgot to mention is having access to older games, like how I grew up for PS1. You have to the only way to really get access to the I'll go ahead and combine these guys to those older games is pirating. Because I was talking about checking out oh, nothing I need from here. There's like some wikis and other stuff that I used to go to back in the day. I kind of told you like, hey, check here, be careful of here, like malware and stuff. But yeah, I used to use it, and I guess I still to this day is to find, be able to find copies of old PS1 games that you can't find anymore, or Nintendo 64. And if I can find a physical copy, I would. But like I talked about the story where my brother's birthday, he was a fan of Chrono Cross. I'm not sure if you ever heard about that one, but it was the old PS1 game. That was the supposed sequel to Chrono Trigger from the Super Nintendo days, and he always wanted a physical copy. Well, I finally found one, but it was like a couple $100 for the physical of it. And I was like, what in the hell? So I had to go looking, and literally that was the smallest amount I could find. It was like 200, maybe $300 for just a physical copy. That's more than freaking new games nowadays. And I had to save up a couple months, like after paying all my bills, like all this extra stuff. I had to freaking save, and I finally got him a copy of it. But good lord, that was ridiculous. So yeah, it's gaming is not a hobby to have if you can't afford it. So you know what, pirating is just the way to do it nowadays. Especially if you live in a country where it takes like half a damn month's worth of salary to get a new game. Holy crap, you have to be waiting freaking a long time for that. Oh crap. Up, go up. Freaking A. Wave 16, I might actually be able to get a... Yeah, I should be able to win this one. I say that now, but it is possible. Now, what do you do for work? If you don't mind me asking, like, what do you do for work that you take like half a month's worth of salary, get like say Resident Evil 8, which would have been what 60, like going from like US dollars, 60 US dollars, or was it 70? I don't forget what games they started going for, like the $70 per game trend that they've been going on for right now. So I grew up with games being $60 for the majority of my life. I might have been. I don't know. Like I'm getting close to 40. So I played, shoot, my first gaming system was the Atari 2600. Or was the 3200? I don't fully remember. That's perfectly fine. There is no need. You don't want to, it's all good. I understand. That is a beautiful thing about the internet, is being able to stay anonymous. And also a cool thing about VTubing is a lot of people get to stay anonymous while they ooh. New attack speed's really nice. Oh, and that gives me my another orange. Lock you. Speaking of orange, let's go and lock that one in. Oh my goodness. I think this was the wave that I originally died at. It was wave 17. Freaking crap, dude. So saying all that, what it would be, is there any new games that you're looking forward to? Because I know, like, I'm not sure if you play a lot of RPGs, but we've got some pretty decent RPGs coming down the pipeline in the next year coming up. Because they, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the FF7 remakes, but those are coming through. Not sure if you're able to do MMOs, but apparently 14's getting a new expansion called Evercold. We got a new Kingdom Hearts coming out, which I thought they were done with that series, but apparently not. I mean, it's not a bad series, it's just not something I would generally play. Okay, so now we can afford it. Now we can afford it. Recycle you. And we got our fist. Huh, okay, we'll do that. Do I watch anime? I used to be really freaking big into anime. Nowadays, it's kind of like, if I have time and if I can find it easily, because I grew up, let's say, with the original Evangelion, Tenchi Muyo, Dirty Pair. I literally lost the same damn thing again. Oh, I guess finishing up on the anime, it would be, what else did I grow up with? In my country, we, in America, they had a channel called KQED, and every Friday night they would have cultural night, and it's when they would show a whole bunch of anime. So that's where I got a lot of my anime originally. So that's where a lot of the old stuff, like is it Robotech? Like old stuff. Original Astro Boy. That's where they showed that. And then I went on to Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Inuyasha. Like just recently I got into freaking JoJo. Which is crazy because you think I would be watching JoJo. I just, not all the time. And generally, if I can find it, I try and find full discs of stuff. Although I often just kind of download the anime as much as I can. Because I was a big fan of Pokemon back in the day, and I found someone that had like all the entire original Indigo League, and I spent a good like summer watching all that. Has it been an hour? Oh, damn, it's been an hour. Okay, we're gonna call that there then. Freaking didn't win any damn thing today. Use Crunchyroll. Luckily, my brother, he pays for Crunchyroll, and he's been nice enough to share with me his account. So that's where I watch JoJo. Apparently, I think that's the only place you can get JoJo that's not censored. I know that you can get it in like Netflix, but I think they censor it. And why in the hell would you watch JoJo if it's censored? Like half the fun is the crazy crap they get in there. I think I'm up to the 3rd season is when they start having stands. All right, we done with that for today. I guess next time I do it, I'm going to go ahead and play the damn wild man. Miruro. Let me go ahead and actually write that down, put it in my phone, because I'll check that out today. So I gotta study my freaking I have to refresh my computer programming in Java because that's the classes I'm taking this fall, and it's been a long time since I've actually done it. So while I'm doing that, I'm actually taking Miruro and have some background anime go on. So that's actually freaking nice information to have. I'm always looking for a free place, man. Can't go wrong with that. Miruro. Gotcha. Okay. Like, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And retrade. I called you retro because I couldn't see you, but now I'm getting up close to my screen. Okay, yeah. Retrade. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're gonna have to call it here because now I have to start getting ready for work and gotta play with my cats because they've getting lazy and eat breakfast too. Haven't eaten anything, but I appreciate you. Hey, if you come back anytime, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, generally at 9 o'clock in the morning. So basically, when you first got on, that's when I come, and then Saturdays and Sundays at my night. So be your morning most likely. I play Final Fantasy VII. I go over the games that I played in childhood. So I call that like in memoriam. But if you're ever in town, hey, feel free to come by, drop a chat. It's always nice talking to someone, man. I appreciate you. But anyway, but for any lurkers out there, this is gonna be it for today. I have to get some breakfast because I am hungry, and I gotta get ready for work. So I appreciate you guys. This will be the end of the stream. Retrade again, man. Nice to meet you. Appreciate you. Stop by anytime. All right, guys. That'll be it for me. See you later.